Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today is going to actually be a pretty short one because a lot of the gameplay that I it looks like it went away due to me not playing that much this season. But I'm going to switch it over to the game that I was doing. Oh, here we go. So as you can see, I'm on an 8 game win streak, but I can't show you all of these games because of, well, you're gonna see when I go into match history. See, match history is only showing these two. And last season, as you can see, I wasn't playing that much either. I only got to 5. So at some point, I'm probably gonna end up. I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna get back onto playing a lot more. I just been kind of busy, so I haven't had the time to play. But I do want to try to get my decks better so I can at least attempt for um master duel for 2025 with those championships. This one right here, they quit the moment I started setting up, so you're not gonna want to see that. This the one I just played. And they had really got me. I was that was a good imperm. But this is another reason why I run the bestials as well. And they not gonna really get rid of Juice Worm because if they get it off the field, I get to take away one of their cards off the field as well. And that's all I waited on for him to drop that Ray. Once he dropped that Ray, boom. And now instead of him throwing something else, he got to put another Ray in there because he need a Sky Striker. He need Ray in the graveyard. So if his Sky Striker goes away, Ray will hit the field. So that's what I like about a lot of these decks. Most of their extenders or combo pieces are all dark. So Ray benefits. I mean, the Bestials benefit in slow halting a lot of decks. Because if it wasn't for that, he would have grabbed, say, the one. He would have grabbed the one that takes control of your monster, like it negates and takes control. Then he would probably try to link it off, which would have been bad in his behalf because all Juice Worm would do was take out whatever he newly summoned. And this is just me going full setup to where I'm just trying to get over 8,000. I'm not going to wait another turn. I want 8,000 on board now. And I have so many ways to get 8,000 on board, and this is the reason why I like this deck. And they go my 8,000. And the reason I linked off my Phantom of Yubel last was because I was using it to pin down that other ray that he had put into the graveyard. So that's it. I'm gonna show the my deck list for this. I said mine is a little bit different. Like I said, I only use one gamma. As you can see, I can craft another one. I just only use one. I use one mirror resonator. I said so. This is probably something a lot of people don't do, but mirror resonator has a solid effect where it doesn't matter if it's in your hand or your graveyard, which means I can use this twice. So even if I put it in my graveyard for something different, and it's a 0/0 fiend, which works perfect with this deck, I can always bring it back, get Chaos Angel, and Chaos Angel will be completely immune to monster effects because that mirror resonator is a light. Like I said, I run a couple of bestials, not too many. I might switch Ball Drake out with Magna Hut. Um, a couple of hand traps. I don't run. I know a lot of people run Max C. See, I don't run Max C because you have the tier decks that can deck you out under Max C. So instead of running Max C, I'll run stuff like the Gamma. If it's on turn one, I could stop them, or the Ghost Ogre to where it's on turn one and I can stop them. I could bring up Mirror Resonator, it doesn't do anything, so yeah, that's not it. And then I operate with, two Raigekis because these are non targeting moves and a lot of stuff can't be targeted. So you kind of want that. The Bestials is another form of interruption when you go in second. And my two, if I'm going first, one of these is always good to pull because most of the time I'm going to have either all dark or all fiend. And that's why I run it where I say I got multiple ways to get to 8. Like, say, if I'm on all fiends, I go into Unchained Abomination instead. And I can put up other stuff like Nightmare Phoenix and everything. So it just all depends on what I'm under. If I'm under all fiend, then I have fiends for all fiend. If I'm under all dark, then I have stuff for all dark as well. I said the only thing that I really can't get into is Appaloosa, which I'm only trying to use Appaloosa on the first turn anyway. So like you saw the first turn, I got stopped. Appaloosa became dead to me anyway. I'm not bringing out Appaloosa after the first turn because I'm trying to kill you after that. So Appaloosa is only because I want some negates up so when my turn comes back around. So Appaloosa is the only card in here that's really, and Cross Sheep, which is another one that you use on first turn. So both the cards that aren't Fiend or Dark, you use in first turn, and after that, you don't need them after that. Everything else you more than likely gonna use to try to win the game. But Cross Sheep, you getting off the field first turn. Appaloosa, you gonna more than likely use on their phase to get some negates off and then get into everything that you need to. You want imperm. I said it's impermanence. I only run one call by because I like to try to keep my deck at 40, which is why I only have one call by and one gamma. That's it. And the reason why I'm only running 2 bestials because I try to keep my deck at 40. I could run more gamma. I could run another gamma and take out a Raigeki, or And we're running another Bestial. I'm probably take out another Raigeki. That'll give me a lot more of interruptions when I'm going second. I just like to have some form of board breakers. Like we saw, I had double Raigeki against them, to where if I needed to take out that Sky Striker card with the Raigeki, I could have. The Ray would have reborn, and then I could have Raigeki the Ray as well. That's it. That's not optimal though, because it's a one for one trade. So I just held both of them in my hand. That's because against Sky Striker, Raigeki not really that powerful, but against boards that put up a lot, you kind of want them. And a lot of these cards have where you can't target them. So you want stuff like Raigeki because it's non-targeting. Or, Gamma. That was said I could use a Gamma for it because Gamma doesn't target. Gamma just negates whatever effect you're trying to activate. So, but that's it. That's the deck breakdown. You gotta have at least one Super Poly because I'm running the 11 Defender. Um, but that's my deck breakdown. And I had Mature in here at first, but with Mature, I saw I took a couple of L's, so I took it out. Um, it was when I was testing the deck before. Now that I took the Mature out, as you saw, I was on an 8-game winning streak. I'm only on two, so I just made two. So I went through 4 and 3 with this deck. With the Mature, when I was going in 5 and I was trying to use the Mature Chronicle, I was winning some, losing some, and then I just finally switched it up and got to what I got now. But that's it. Um, this is me finally running Yubel. I've been using Snake Eyes so much. I do like Snake Eyes. I love Snake Eyes Fire King. I just don't have all the Fire King cards. Um, but until next time, I do hope that you all have the best time. I'm out. Peace.